We got that boy Young. We got a coaching session with Young Lil. Let's see how he's playing off the break. He's going to be on an exposure. We're going to go across right now. Young, I will say, is probably will put him in one of the most inconsistent players. He actually has a very high ceiling. The problem is, I've seen his floor be quite low at times. So I want to see some consistency. Right there, he's going to go through. Kenny gets a big two-piece. I don't mind this play off the break there. You can see he read that pretty well. I think off the break, like slightly better positioning. Probably could have been, you know, go through, maybe just play on this box. Because he was the furthest push back, right? I think it's nice to have somebody there, have somebody long and just kind of watching over. I think as soon as he pushes through, he loses the pressure to watch over his team. So I know he was trying to help the time, but you know, I think that could be a bit better. 3M gets a massive two-piece. So right now he should know, okay, my teammate spawned on the right, they're going to be on my left here. I want to see him play an off angle here and maybe hold this middle. Let's see how he plays this. So like he's watching the left there. Okay, so right now this is the perfect example. He doesn't know what he wants to do. I think right there, if you're Young, like, just choose one. I know he gets the kills there. I think that could have went really wrong for him, in my opinion. I think all he needed to do was either choose that area or choose that area. And just kind of watch one and let your teammate watch the other. It would have made it a lot easier. I think right there he started tweaking and he started watching both. Shout out to Kenny. The boy's starting off 9-1. My boy's shooting right now. This is good. This is good. Like, this is actually great. I love that play from Young. Unfortunate there. He actually got a little bit of lag right there. What I would say again from Young is like, bit more confidence in the push there. Like, why not slide around that corner? I can see that a lot of time right now, like he's not really full pushing. He knows what he wants to do, but he's not really committing to it, and it's costing him a little bit. Like, he's 1-5, but his actual ideas aren't terrible. You know, his ideas aren't terrible on the map. He's just not executing very well right now. Okay, so he goes through, his teammate goes across, Kenny goes through, so right now he should read this pressure from mid-cut. Even right there, I'm not a fan of him having his knife out. I think Nukes should have picked up on that and probably watched that mid-cut area, Nukes and Dino, so he doesn't need to get his knife out there. How's he going to break in? You're one shot right now, maybe back away. You're one shot right now, 25 health. Okay, a little bit messy. Really messy here. They're going to get away with it. Kenny is fucking ripping right now. Good three-piece. Really good job. So right there from Young, I like the aggression, like the kills. Everything was good there. Maybe throw a little one pump in. That's the only thing I would say right there. Is like he could have used his cover a little bit better. But I like the overall play. 25 seconds left. I'm okay with this. But again, Young, you were the only one out there right there. Like, why did you need to push in? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're furthest out sometimes with 23 seconds left, just hold it. Be like the anchor to your team. I think you're okay there. They lose a bit of time there, but they're going to get the rotation. Let's see how he plays this new one. He's going to be spawning at the good side, which is really, really good here. Good shots off. Again, right now, don't die in the next 2 seconds. I know he's going to... If he scams, that's a scam. I know he didn't die there, but look, he's on 2%. He's on 2 health. Chat, very important. He actually had 4 health right there, which is super important. He had 4 health, okay? When you have 4 health right there, what you want to look at... Sorry, it was 4 seconds left. There was 4 seconds left. If he died there, he would have spawned all the way out. So you want to make sure when there's like 5-6 seconds left, you wait for the last 3 seconds before you fully activate. Good play. I love the equipment usage. I like this aggression. I like this aggression. I would have loved him to hit the wall bounce there and maybe commit or back away. He kind of just stood in no man's land. So like he made you made Newhouse weak here, Young. So you made Newhouse weak. Good job, right? And then he backed away. And then like you stood there. So either like hit the wall bounce and like push him and get the kill because he's weak, or take a slide back and just be like, guys, I got your front door from a slightly better angle. You know, that would have been a nice little change up. Right now he's 5-10, and you can see again, like I think the biggest thing right now is like Young is 3/4 of the way there. He's getting into good spots, and it's that final execution. I think right now, for example, he's got a submachine gun. He goes directly through the middle of the map. There's no real plan of what to do, and this is happening quite a lot, I'm noticing. This is actually the reason I chose this map first as well, is because I think this map is one where you can get lost on, and it can, you know, it can cause some issues. So I wanted to actually start off with this map. It's not one you normally start off with. You normally start off slower, go from there. I did this on purpose. And right now you can see he's a little bit lost, a little bit. Like right now, perfect example, just stay there, stay there. Your teammates have middle. Your teammates have middle, and he starts pre-aiming middle. So I can see Young's being very, very like reactionary. He's not really being proactive. He's very much looking at he's not really looking at his mini-map from what I'm seeing. He's going there, he's pre-aiming his teammate, pre-aiming his teammate. He should know, okay, teammate's middle, let me watch this side and go from there. This is great. Just watch over, just throw one pump. You're good to go. This is good, this is good. So off the first rotation, if we look at Young's damage, This is a very important stat. Young has 1,600 damage. Only 6 kills. Look at 3AM and Kenny. Very similar damage. In fact, Kenny has 13 more kills with the exact same damage. This is more of a conversion issue. He's actually shooting, which is good. He's just not really converting those to kills. Right? Which is something we got to look at. Mike, you're more than welcome to jump in. Join the custom games call. And Hassad, if you want to jump in as well, we need some shooters after this. We have some shooters as well, but we need to, you know, we're going to keep upgrading. There's a good gas button. There you go. I'm okay with that. Even though he dies there, they get the information. I'm okay with that. He's going to spawn at the back there on, like, the P3. So, right now, just chuck a stun and nade over. Chuck a stun and nade over. Chuck a stun and nade over. Good. Good attempt. Doesn't quite get there, but that's fine. I like this play from him. I do. I don't mind it at all. Okay, off the break there, what I would have said, and this is where I want Young to be a little bit smarter, right? He goes through, he gets the first kill. This is the decision making from Young. Young, when you get that first kill, your brain should tell you, hang on, I'm one shot, they're obviously middle map, let me back away and maybe play from a different angle and watch mid cut from here. Instead, he gets the kill, and while being weak, he engages in the second fight, gets killed, loses mid map control. So that's a decision. That's a perfect example. I'm going to write that one down. Let's write that one down like 110 to like 110. End of P1, dies to new house, cut. I'm going to write like 2 or 3 points down and I'm going to discuss it with him after this map. We can discuss it at the end as well if needed. We don't have to discuss it after this map. I'll let him warm up, get into flow. We can go through a few maps and we can go through at the end of it. How do you convert the damage into more kills? It's very situational. We'll go through specific examples. Even right there, the way he entered, like if Dino's prepared, it's not a good way to enter. I like the flexibility to get the knife out in that situation, but like put damage front, put damage front. Like you're worried about that guy's stairs, put damage front. Put damage front, put damage front. Your whole team's there. Put damage front. Slow them down. We shouldn't let them get to the front there. We've got to put more damage through the front there. That's a perfect example. Like look at this angle he's watching. They don't even spawn there. Like, that's a perfect example. I'm going to write this one down. 140 to 131. You are top P3. Nowhere enough damage dealt to end. That's what you want to convert more, man. You want to get way more damage. Alright. His teammates are now going through. He's going to get the initial time. Even right now, I didn't mind him staying pushed up. Like, to be honest with you. He's going to get the left now. I don't mind this. I don't mind this. But between him and Pew, like, where's the gap? Gonna go through. I don't mind that play. I like the wall bounce, to be honest with you. If he dies there, yeah, that's just a tweak. That is such a tweak right there. He played that so well, and he just tweaks and doesn't convert. Honestly, that's just a mechanical difference. I'm gonna write that one down. Dies to new house. You win that. You played that how you should. That's a mechanic, muscle memory, bot. Skill gap. Just convert those easy kills. That's just in his own head, man. He needs to win those like 10 out of 10 times. 10 seconds left right now. His teammate's behind him. Let's see what he can do. Even right there, like use some equipment. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Get some confidence. Get that 3. Get that 3 for me, Young. Get that 3. There you go. Go, 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 go. Can we watch mid-cut now? Don't worry about time. You better get your gun out and watch mid-cut. Okay, right there. You see what he does right there? You see what he does right there? This sums Young up. 3-piece, then runs with knife out mid-map. Don't tweak. Hold mid-cut there, off angle with an SMG. Like right there, he tweaked, chat. He tweaked. I'm a DM these notes to him. So you can see some of these stuff. And then after, what we'll do, we'll go through with him. I will say the comeback is very good, chat. Very, very impressed with the comeback. Very impressed. Like the way he's brought it back, he started off slightly slow. Boom, starts coming back. His damage was good at the start. He's on 3.2k now. You know, I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. If he can have that input of damage, very happy with that. Team-wise, playing very well as well. He could be the X Factor, chat. He could be the reason why they either win or lose. He really can be. And I'm proud of Kenny, man. I want to give some love to Kenny. I know he didn't have the best map on that EU host. Hella proud of him, man. Look how he's shooting, bro. It's my goat. That's my boy Kenny. So if you have a sub right now, just play this off angle. Just chill. Just chill. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Play the heady, bro. Play the heady, young. I'm writing that one down, chat. Like right there, you've got a submachine gun. You get through, you get active, you're in the best spot, chat. Like, let me just make sure we're good. Yeah, he's in this area. He gets through with a sub, he gets kills. He's like, perfect. They're going to be on my left. And he stands right there. Like, stand on this heady and just wait. He just runs a lot of the time. He just runs it down. But he doesn't run it down like he does. Like right now, like I don't mind him pushing that player. So he doesn't really run it down. It's a very weird balance. I think he needs to be more patient or more aggressive. He's in that weird kind of grey zone right now. Do you see what I'm saying? He's in that weird grey zone. And look, your teammates are there. Turn around and read the pinch. Even where he is now, I'm not a fan of it. It's a terrible spot. It's a terrible spot right there. You're going to get cameraed. It's an awful spot. I'll write that one down. 228 to like 190. Awful spot to get cameraed. Also, we shot earlier, so they know your hair. Reposition. Makes it so hard for them to catch you. He has his knife out a lot. He just doesn't really get... he's not getting exposed with it right now. If that makes sense. Like, he has his knife out, but it's not costing him right now. Good. That's the shots I want to see from Young. Hey, he dies there. Gotta know when to disengage slightly, but they get the trades. I'm actually okay with it. It's not the end of the world. As long as they pick up number 6 on the pinch. Do they pick up number 6? Yep, Dino does die there. Ah, not bad, not bad. Can I just gas my boy Kenny? Can I just gas my boy Kenny for a second?
Yeah, let's go.
Now they have a trophy. One staircase.
One stairs.
One stairs.
Staircase
dead.
dead.
All front and go.
Hit it
quick.
watch stairs. Yep. Push.
He's in the corner.
Last one.
Good fucking break, guys.
One more.
Nice,
Good break.
Nice, Young. Good fucking shit, bro.
Good shit, bro.
The GGs. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Good shit, team. Okay, that was fucking
Fucking
phenomenal,
Young.
but I want to give a gas to Kenny. Yo, Kenny, what was that?
Kenny.
That was a... Kenny, this is what I'm saying. That's 43 and 29?
Sir. Yo, this was
Kenny.
insane right here.
Yo,
That was insane. That was
Alright, we're going to keep the same teams. Right, we're going to run a Colossus. Completely different pacing, completely different stuff. Really fucking good stuff, man. Yo, Kenny, I just want to gas you. Like, I know 3M's a shooter doing his thing, alright? You basically matched par with 3M. That was phenomenal, Kenny. Good shit. Pew, you did your thing as well, man. That was phenomenal. But Young, let's catch up privately. Go through some stuff. Of course, you did your thing as well. But that was a good shit, team.
Good shit, Young.
Someone
Yeah,
said in the
good
chat,
stuff,
yo,
guys.
Chippy's team is better. I think you guys did your thing, man. We're going to run it back another map, alright?
Hell yeah.
Alright, so, Young, I wrote some notes for you, a few things I want to go through. I want to go through them at the end with you, like a collection. We'll have a catch-up after another 2 maps, and we'll go through together. The biggest thing I noticed, though, right, is you either, like, run... Like, bro, this was the perfect thing to summarize you, Young. You got a 3-piece on P4, and then you had your knife out and ran middle map. That was the perfect trailer of Young. Like, you get to such good spots, and you're just rushing the process. Like, I think sometimes you're so used to, like, where someone should be, and if they're not there, you just carry on and try to find them. Does that make sense? Like, you're just trying to find them, where sometimes you're in the, like, you got yourself to the great spot. Like, you need to now hold that angle. You're not doing that. You're actually running past where you need to be. So you got a great 3-piece on P4, right? So where should they spawn? If you guys have the back blocked, where do you think they're spawning?
Zig.
Alright, perfect. Zig or the P2 area, right? So let's just assume Zig, okay? So if they're spawning Zig, and you have a submachine gun, do you think running down mid-map with a knife out is the play?
No.
But you do so many of those little plays in the maps, and they're like, it looks faded. If you got rid of your faded plays, you'll be frying. One thing I will say, and I will tip, is at the start you were kind of negative by a bit, but your damage was there. You were putting good damage up. You just weren't converting the kills. So when we watch it back, I've got like 7-8 points for you I want to go through. I think right now we just got to like, it's more of an understanding thing with you, of knowing when to move, when to hold. I think sometimes you get confused with that from watching your arrows. Like, that's why you're so hot and cold, is because you're relying on the timing of the game. Does that make sense? You're relying on the game to give you the timing. You're not controlling the timing yourself. Like, you'll get to spots early, and instead of just waiting there and like going prone and holding an off angle, you're like chasing kills, and then you'll chase them in a bad area. So it's like you need to know when to hold. So let's go through a bang up map at Colossus, and let's see if you can adjust on a smaller map. But you played really well. I've got some notes for you. I DM'd it to you, so that way when you look back, you can watch those points. But we're going to discuss them together after another map or two. Okay?
Gotcha.
Alright, perfect, bro.
Alright,
run it
can
back.
you move me back in there?
Yeah. I'm gonna move you back.
in.
Yeah. I got you. If it glitches, just do your thing. Oh, there you go. It worked. Oh, we kicked him out. Alright, Pew, he's gonna join back in a second. He just kicked him out again. Kenny, that's your floor now, Kenny. Not your floor,
Yeah,
but that's your
rocking it.
ceiling. But I need your floor to not be much lower than that now. Because there were some shooters on the other team, bro. You started off 9-1. You were just fucking shooting, man. You had more kills in the first hardpoint than you did on my host earlier. And that's just the inconsistencies, bro. I was like, yo. Someone in the chat said Kenny. I was like, Kenny, what? I was like, damn, Kenny. This guy was like 9-1. All right, let's run a little Colossus, all right? Whenever you're ready.
Yes, sir. I'm
Go
ready.
for it. All right, let's get it, chat. You don't like Exposure Diesel? Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, man. It's a very big map. Very big map. All right, chat. Let's keep going. Let's keep running it. And let's see how our boy Young can do, chat. Completely different pacing. I really do believe that. He gets to really good areas, and once he's there, he blacks out. I really think that's his biggest issue. I don't think he realizes how good of a opportunity he has. Like, he's getting into the area, instead of just staying there and locking it down, he's like tweaking, and he's dying in these areas, and he's just, there's a lot's going wrong there. So we're going to go through, we're going to watch his POV again, and we're going to see what my friend Young can do here. Because I do think he's got a player in him, man. He can shoot, bro. Off the break there, he's going to go through. I personally, off the break, don't mind him playing a bit more passive P4, to be honest with you. I didn't really love his area there. He gets stunned, and then he's basically at free death. Let's see what he does. It's going to be the AR, he's going to watch through. I like the damage provided. Again, a little bit of a messy one there. I think he just tries to shoot through the smoke and doesn't really react in time, to be honest with you. Good. I love that. So right there, that's perfect. Once he's weak, get that kill. Now turn around. Turn around now. Turn around and watch the front. Turn around. So this is the perfect example. He needs to hold P2. So right there. He lets number 7 get through. He should have been there quicker. Right there, look. Tweaking. He's chasing shadows. That's a perfect example of just tweaking. Just stay there like, why are you backing away? Do you see what I'm saying, chat? Why are we backing away? What are we doing? This is where he goes wrong. Right there. Exactly that. He just died. Exactly. Let me write that one down. Colossus 17 to 25. Too much tweaking. You hold front P2. Team holds blue side. Instant hold. Keep it simple. You don't need to hold P1 from blue. You have P2. Do your 25%, and you're holding key area of the map. I'm not going to write too many notes because I want to cover the gameplay, but that's a perfect example, chat. Like, he just tweaked there. Great kill. Fantastic kill. Did your teammate have tunnel? Perfect. Keep watching their side. Great kill. Your teammate number 1's blocking that. Perfect. This is fantastic from Young. I didn't mind him getting aggressive there. One pump it. One pump the shit out of that. One pump that. You better one pump that, Young. Better fucking throw in a pump there, boy. Come on, Young. You got this, bro. Throw a little one pump for me, boy. Stay on the hill. You're good. You're good, you're good. Just watch that side. Yeah, probably could have helped his teammates quicker there, to be honest with you. I love this play from it. This is fantastic. Right there, hit a tunnel route. Right there, hit a tunnel route. You got the timings, but fantastic. He's holding his fucking L trigger. He's playing so well. He's letting the game come to him. This is not what we saw last map. Do you see what happens when Young lets the game come to him? It's so easy for him. So easy for him. Right, chat, I need some Crimson shooters. Let me see if anyone's available after this. I need some Crimson shooters. Yo, any of you guys there? Oh, there. Chat, I need like some Crimsons or Aries after this map. How do you guys think he's playing, chat? I think he's doing good, man. I think he's doing very good. Good job. Right there, don't back away. I think just push that, man. Honestly, just push that. Your teammates aren't there. Just get a bit more aggressive there. He let them push him a little bit nicely. But yeah, they're frying right now. They are frying. Chippy's having a rough one. I mean, everyone from that team's having a rough one. 15 seconds left. That's where you can switch to an AR again and just hold the area without overcommitting. Back away. Right there, he's got to go prone there. Like right there, as soon as you get shot, go prone. Do you think go prone? I'm going to switch 3M and Chippy next map. Back away, back away, back away. Good bait and switch. 4 down. Perfect. Perfect job. Perfect job. Honestly, your team is blocking blue. I don't mind him going rogue here, but they're doing a great job holding. See, that's just too late, though. That's just too late. If he wants to make that play, like, do it quicker. He's tweaking so much for no reason. They're getting all the kills on the map, so... Bro, I'm sorry, but Young should not be 10 and 10 right now. He should be doing so much better than 10 and 10. There you go. They got P2 again. This is good. Turn around and cut the lanes. Turn around and cut the lanes. Turn around and cut the lanes. Oh, your team. You know what? To be fair, teammates get killed, so I don't mind that. They can't lose a 3 though, man. That's poor from them. That's poor from them. That wasn't really on him. I mean, could he have played better when he's there? Sure. A few small tweaks, like playing his life more credi, trying to find more of an off angle rather than being the open, maybe push the back a bit further. A few of those small things for sure. But his teammates can't let Chippy get that many kills. Chippy's princess, by the way. He couldn't let them get that many kills. I love that play from Young. He gets the first kill, he puts some pressure on the second. I love that play. After this, I'm going to switch Young and Newhouse. Instead of moving Chip, yeah, we'll do that. So he'll go against 3AM and stuff. Because they're playing well, we'll do that. We'll switch Young and Newhouse after this map. They're very similar. That'll be a good test. Stay Godheady right now, unless 3M's got Godheady. He's getting away with some stuff, like right there, for example. Gets away with it. Are they going to read the pin for number 6? I don't think so. I like the route from Dino. I really do. I really like the route from Dino. Yeah, that's just bad awareness from 2 and 4, to be honest with you. No one picks up Godheady there. I was pretty faded. I was pretty faded from both of them. Like, no one picking up Godheady there. That's just bad comms. 2 down. Just go, send it, go send it. There you go, 4 down. Alright, is he going to read this? They're going to spawn behind you because 3's there. So Pew should read... Yeah, they should have read Chippy just because of where Pew spawns. Right there, Young. Just get time. Just hold time and look, turn around. Yeah, one pump this. You've got to be more aggressive with the one pumps. This is where I want him. I know he gets the kills there. He doesn't one pump enough. He doesn't one pump enough, chat. To camera headies enough. The one pump is so broken. You should utilize it. You should use it. So for you guys that don't know what the one pump is, it's basically when it's like snaking, but doing it once. So just a prone into a stand. Stun and nade the front, stun and nade the front. Don't even worry about this shit. Don't even overcomplicate this. Like, just look, he's tweaking. That's a poor play. That right there, 179 to 135. When you spawn, back away. If you want to clear side door, do it from yellow. Or wall bounce, back P4, and use equipment, etc. You just stood there and kind of tweaked. Again, we're going to do one more map and then we're going to cover all this stuff with him. I'm okay with that. He gets a couple of kills. I'm okay with that. If you look at this right now, the other team bringing it back really well. This is just like a bit more of a slowdown period from this alpha squad. Use your equipment, use your equipment, use your equipment, use your equipment, use your equipment. Ah, okay. Gets away with it, but... Like, I don't even know why he pushed that. Just stay statue. Stay statue and, like, let your teammates push it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing that thing where, like... Head rushing the hill without getting statue control. I mean, the other team tweaks there. But again, we don't have statue control. Like, we need to prioritize statue control. He's head rushing this. Every life he's head rushed the hill. I've been there. I've been there in these situations. But you got to stick to the fundamental. This whole P1. I'm going to write this one down. Rewind. And the whole P1. You're the main AR. Need to have composure. And not head rush hill constantly. Need to clear statue, take a route, etc. This is a great little pinch. I love this play. I love this play from Young. Go, go, go. Perfect. That was 3M hits a 3-piece. Young makes that play though. Both of them made that play really well. Like, one pump the shit out of that heady, bro. Come on. Come on, one pump that. No aggression on there, man. It's just too easy for the enemies. He also needs to stop getting his knife out every life, bro. Like, he gets his knife out as a habit, but, like, every time he spawns, he gets his knife out. But, like, half the time he needs to react quickly, especially on a map like Colossus. Like, right there. Go God Heady. Go God Heady. Go God Heady and let 3 stay on time. Like, let Kenny stay on time there. Just go God Heady. Bro, why are we not God Heady? I'll write that down. 222-206. We have an AR. Just let Kenny stay time. And you go God Heady. When you're first, you don't prioritize power spots. Like God Heady on P3. Okay, I'm gonna write this one down. 240 to 222. Do you see with Newhouse God Heady how hard it is for you to push? That's why earlier you need to watch over Kenny just like that. Again, his damage is consistent. It's not bad at all from him. Alright, man. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Alright. Yo, good try, man. You guys did a fucking crazy comeback. That was a crazy ass comeback. So lucky, boys. New Us, I'm going to switch you for a map with, what's his face? Young. Drag you, your PC, I'll drag you over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna bring Young over, guys. You guys good for one more map?
Yep.
Good shit, boys. I'm gonna fuck your team chemistry up now, because it was too good. Now, you guys played really well.
Go eat now.
You guys played really well. We got one more map, alright? But I'm gonna put Young on the other team instead of Newhouse. Young, what I want to do is I've got a lot of notes written down, but let's get another map going, and then we're just going to discuss it all at once after the next map. All right, Young?
All right.
Let's just have like a quickly 30, 40-second catch up, and then we'll go through the deep notes after another map, okay?
All right.
Alright, so I'll move you over, and then if it disconnects, just join team 2 when you're ready. Alright, Pew, do me a favor, put it on Den. Don't start until, just give me a second, I'll come back, okay?
Yeah, I'll wait to start until you tell me, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. Just put it on Den for me and set the rules up. Thank you, go. Alright, Young. Honestly, bro, I can see it. And I hope when you watch this back and we go through the notes, my honest hope is that you, like, something clicks and it activates in you. What I'm noticing is, like, you're doing what I do and what good players do, like when they're kind of in a blender, but you're doing it a little bit too much. I'll give you a perfect example, right? Like on P1, as like an AR, like what do you think you need to cover? Like what area?
Statue.
Yeah, and you do a good job with that, right? And there was a time, like maybe the last P1 rotation, and what happened is you kept spawning like Godheady, right? And you just kept banging hill. And the thing is, I notice even when I'm coaching other people and like you're in the games or sub-8s and stuff, like I notice you do that a lot, or like you just get a little bit tunnel visioned. And like you just sometimes get tunnel visioned and you forget like the bigger picture. But when you focus on like the big, like you can shoot, bro, you really can. Like there was a time where you were on the P3 in the tunnel and you got like 6 kills. You remember that? That was so good. Yeah. You put so, and I was like, yes, let's go. This was perfect. It wasn't just because of the kills. It was like you realized like you could just hold that and like they had to push you and you had map control. It was good. It was really good. But then there's times on the P1 where you're just head rushing the hill and you had like 5 deaths in a row. And it just, you go through so many stages of that in the map, which is why you get so much like inconsistent results. Like some maps you're frying, some maps you're not. I will say that you do put a lot of damage down every time. So if we can just convert some of those like mistakes, I think you'll be in a really good spot. There was a perfect example where like on the first P2 rotation, you were front P2, right? And you went back and helped Blue and watched P1. But I was like, bro, like your whole team was there and it's like you didn't trust them. Do you feel like without realizing you don't trust them, or do you think you black out? Like what do you think it comes down to?
More of don't trust them.
Okay, so what I would say is like I can see why sometimes you maybe don't trust your teammates, but what ends up happening is, right, let's just say me and you're watching, I'm watching P1, you're watching P2, right? And you don't trust me. When you come to P1 to help me, maybe we get our P1 right, but now you've lost your lane. So I think you're just better off trusting your teammates, because if you don't trust them, you're guaranteed to lose a lane. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And sometimes you're not trusting when there's 2 of them. And then, so you're losing your lane to guarantee that they win their lane. But don't you think that's a net negative? Because you've lost your lane now. And like, sometimes you're doing that, like, I can see you weren't trusting them. But bro, you got like 3M on your team. You got Kenny shooting. And like, look, I know Pew's maybe not at that level yet, but even him dying gives you information there. And he was holding a lane. If 3M's with him, like, you just got to trust your team a little bit more. And there was a time where your teammates got 3-piece. It was terrible from them. And then you cleaned up the mess. So you can trust your team. And when it goes wrong, then you can react sometimes. Does that make sense? I want you to focus this next map, because you're switching teams now. I want you to just focus one thing. Make the game as easy as possible for your teammates. So, I have a question. P3, you're on yellow side. If you're on the hill, where do you want me? I'm watching over you. I got a good AR shot. I got you, Young. Where do you want me? You're P3, and you're holding yellow. Where do you like your yellow side? What do you want me? Alright, perfect. So when Kenny's on the time, he wants you Godheady, and you're banging time. You're not helping your team. The amount of times you've told me, oh, my teammate's a dog shit, I can't, I'm playing solo queue and nothing's happening. It's because you're not making the game easy on your team, Young.
I kind of got used to trying to do it all.
Yeah, no, bro, that's a big thing that happens, man. And now it's like you got to unlearn that and realize, like, okay, sometimes you're going to have to be that guy to do everything, right? But that only works when you're much better than the opponents. For example, in the challenge videos, if I put you in against like 7 golds, you might have to do everything, right? If we do this fun challenge videos. Then competitive gameplay, like in ranked and stuff like in these lobbies, you're not going to be able to do everything against a Chippy, a Dino. You're just not going to be able to. And what you'll end up doing is you're doing less than your 25. Just stick to your 25 this map. I want you to just focus on making the game easy for your team. If you're playing, we're playing Den, and you know that your teammate needs you to hold middle, just hold middle. Don't tweak. Trust them. And if they lose the rotation, that's fine. Like, the game's a long game. Stop tweaking in the moment and just trust your instincts, because I think you got good instincts. Alright, let's see how you do, and we'll catch up after this map. Alright, go for it, bro. Jump into team 2. I'll move you. If it kicks you out, just jump back in there.
Okay.
Alright, we should be good to go. It looks like he's in the call. Perfect, yeah. If we can start a den when you're ready, please.
Sure.
Alright, perfect.
Nope,
Did you mean Blackheart?
Did I say Blackheart? No, I didn't. So how about you shut your mouth, 3M?
I told you, P, if you put it on black cars, you're gonna break the rules and disrespect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, I
You
won't
just
do
sound
it.
like a grumpy old man.
Yeah, because we had an exposure, we had a Colossus, and now we've got to have a middle map. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Okay.
We could have done Blackheart. Why didn't you just start Blackheart?
Be water, my
This guy
friend.
3M. This guy 3M.
Be water, my
Just
friend.
be water, bro. Listen to 3M. He's like a mentor to you.
Bro,
be
just
water.
lock in when we play Warzone, alright?
That's aura right there.
Alright, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Where's light?
Need me to play? I think we're okay right now, bro. I did need you, but I didn't know if you were there, Hassad. It's okay now. We're on last map, but I appreciate you. Yo, Hassad, when's the parade, bro? When's the parade? Oh, this guy. Let me flame him. New House. Is this what you have to keep up with, New House? Is this what you have to keep up? New House, I'm so sorry I leave you with this guy. I'm so sorry, New House.
I'm trying
I
my
have a
hardest.
question. How
Feel
long
it's
did I give
okay.
this guy? I gave him 20 minutes for one rule.
Yo, Arv said, give me 5 minutes. His 5 minutes is like 20, bro. You had 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Happy to reset.
I had one job.
And he's got...
Oh my god.
And he's
Oh,
Okay, it
100%.
happens. It happens to the best of us.
You really just can't make this stuff up, man.
The platinum
Kenny,
got to him.
Kenny,
He
what
forgot
did you
the
eat
rules.
today, Kenny? What did you eat today? Be honest with me, because I don't know what you're eating, what you're shooting, but I need to eat some of that, Kenny. What did you have? Tell us.
What do you mean?
What was the secret
It's
today?
comfortable.
Kenny, you've been fucking shooting.
That's nothing, bro.
Kenny, you taking drugs today, Kenny? I know we're streaming. I can mute up. Tell me, Kenny. You been taking some shit, Kenny?
Yeah.
I have.
You know,
You been taking
it's the
cookies
new
like
and
3M?
improved, you know? It's
You
the
been
new
eating
and
them
improved
cookies?
2.0.
I got them Cookie Monster FOV when New House said.
You got them
Wait,
cookie
what
ones?
am I looking
No,
for?
you know what it was? You know what it was?
Talk to me, Kenny.
We played a little bit of Blackout and we just ran people last night a little bit.
Oh, did you play it? Did you enjoy it?
You know what I mean? It was
Bro,
great.
if we get
Team
this
assignment
exotic
on. Okay.
MAA1, bro, holy
Yeah.
shit, it rips.
I gotta find a squad
we
now, man. It's
actually-
gonna be nerve-wracking because whoever gets left out, I'm gonna get flamed. Ah,
Yo,
shit.
the
Oh.
first game that we played, it was just me and 3. We ran up on like 2 or 3 different teams of 4.
It was a
on the
2v4,
hill,
like the whole entire game.
and
Can
we
I be honest, guys?
2v4 all of them on the hill.
But can I be honest? I missed you guys because we started Fortnite and then I went for a day. So I don't know. We might have to run some Fortnite today.
Might just have
Some
to-
Some
Fortnite.
monster trucks. I don't know.
Bro,
I need
I
to get- I need
got
to
some
get-
new settings.
Yeah, you got me with a plug.
I'm him.
Bro, last time Kenny
He's an
played, he was
op,
spent
man.
more time in the reboot van.
Can you
I
switch and
I
can you
did.
switch?
Yeah, I did actually.
Good luck,
Bro,
guys.
he spent more time falling off the map.
Alright, chat, let's keep going. Let's keep going, chat. And yes, you heard me right. We said Fortnite, bro. We were playing some Fortnite custom games. They were hella fun, man. They were hella fun. Alright, chat. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. We have one more map to go through. We're going to be on board with Young. He's going to be switching teams. We're going to put him in a different environment. Let's see what he does. Off the break, he's going to go up top pair, up the window. Off the break, I could already see the way he positioned himself there. He knew exactly what he wanted to pre-aim. He stuck to the fundamentals. Such a simple gunfight to have, but his execution was flawless. I'm going to gas Assad up because when I'm watching Assad or playing with him, he just keeps the game simple. And that's kind of what I wanted to tell Young about. Is just one thing Assad does really well, I think, is he doesn't listen to the noise around. Like, he listens to his teammates' communication, but he doesn't necessarily react to every single bit of information. He knows what he's watching and he kind of holds his iron and gets that kill. And it's so important because it's such a reliable way of playing. And you just saw it right there with Young. That first kill was very, very efficient. He looks through, gets a kill, good to go. Chippy started to warm up a little bit, playing really well. On the other side, we do need, you know, the enemies and Alpha to step up a little bit. Let's see what Bravo's going to do here. Younger's going to go through. good. A wall bounce in. That's some good kills. Turn around and watch the front. So he needs to cut the lanes forward. Go forward, Young. Go cut the lanes forward. So I would have preferred Young to be a little bit more aggressive going forward there. And what he could have done is given more pressure towards couches. Like, just watch the front here. I mean, good job from the enemy team to kind of break in, to be fair. Yeah, I think he tweaked a little bit there, to be honest with you. I think he could have easily watched the front. And then he could have backed away and watched middle after that. He just kind of tweaked. His teammates also lost valuable fights there. Maybe get a sub out on this type of hill, chat. You know, he could definitely get a submachine gun out on this hill. Make it a little bit more difficult for the enemies. Kenny's the X Factor for sure, man. We need Kenny to start shooting the way he has been. Young's going through. I would love him to play an off angle. Just play an off angle. Play an off angle. So this isn't bad. The problem is, as you're coming around the corner, right? Look at Newhouse. You're going to pre-aim that. So, right there, Young. He tweaks. He tweaks. I'm going to write that one down. 44 to 53. Then HP. 44 to 53. Just play an off-angle dojo. They don't know you're there. Wait to activate when team arrives. That's it. Damn. It's good little wall bounce. He's able to take Kenny out though. Good job. And right now he's 3 and 6. And he's just struggling with little things. He really is. It's just the basics with Young we need to go through and work on. Turn around immediately. Turn around immediately. You're chasing the shadow right there. Like right there. Right there. 60 to 59. You're chasing the shadow. As soon as you go mid-cut, shoot the guy left, and then watch the right. Their spawn, the spawn they are in. You chase the shadow and head back faced to the enemy for a free kill. There you go. Good job. A bit of a weird grenade. Just stuck him. It was pretty funny. I love this aggression. There you go. Activate. Go. Go, bro. Push that. Go. Go. See, I didn't mind that, but quicker there, bro. I didn't mind him being quicker there. I really didn't. I didn't mind him just activating off that. I think he thought the timing for Kenny was off, which I understand there, you know, to be fair. I just think he could have been quicker then, man. Pew needs to start shooting a bit better right now. Pew's on 3 and 10. I know he could do better. I know he can. This is the big thing, chat, in these type of lobbies, man. A lot of these diamonds, it's just consistency, man. It really is. Pew, like, look at Young's got the lowest damage in the lobby by quite a lot. It's when he's in these areas, he's not able to get that. He's not able to activate there. Like, right there, your mid-cut. Play your life. Just shoulder back away. Shoulder back away. 72 to 89. First weapon choice-wise. If you have a sub, SMG, you're better off pinching hole in the wall. Mid-cut is more AR. But even then, slide cancel, shoot, back away. Just put pressure on them and back away. You being mid-cut itself is annoying for them. Don't have to commit and die. We'll go through after. You guys will see anyways when I go through some stuff with Young what I mean. Gonna go through. He catches Kenny in a tweak, fortunately. Goes through. Even there, like, you just don't want to die there. Like, him dying there is so huge. 93, 105. We need to know when to disengage. We got our one kill. Now we are 4v3. If you die, it's a 3 versus 3. Just shoot, back away, wait a second for teammate. One pump, 3am heady, etc. Play your life and stay pushed up and wait for the next wave of kills and activate. He's got the most deaths in the lobby and the lowest kills right now. And this is the biggest thing I'm noticing. He's just not able to really like utilizes like perfect right there. Just play heady, and he just constantly got that go button, and he's having a struggle right now. He really is. But like, I want to go through this with him. Just hold middle, like right there. Why are we even pushing this? Stay holding the wall. Right there, honestly, bro, stay holding the wall. I don't even know why he's pushing this. I really don't. I think he just stays holding the wall. I don't think he needs Chippy here as well. Like now he should probably push it because Chippy's there. But like he could have just like held middle and let Chippy push all other around. I think he was chilling there. Like why are we going? Where 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 are we going? 120 to 148. Where are we going? These deaths give them so much map pressure. It's just a tweak death, chat. That's such a kill horry death. We have an AR, bro. We have an AR and we're cutting, like, pushing sat. Like, we don't even need to. This is a terrible spot. The idea isn't bad. It's the spot. It's awful, bro. Awful. Okay, is he going to read this? In the next 2 seconds, he's got to read this. Like, probably now. Probably now. Probably now. Knowing that they're not there now. Now. Oh, my God. You read that way too late. Alright, standing near the window. Standing near the window. Ah. 139 to 157. Slide cancelling, but no danger presence. They will likely be window, stun window, etc. The back is going to be open. Okay, teammate spawns in first. Should be good. Yeah, this is a poor map from Young. He's got a lot. He's a lot better than this. And with all due respect, I'm putting him up against Kenny, Pew, and Newhouse, who are very like similar level. I think Young would say he's maybe a bit better than them. I think they're very similar. I think Young would fancy himself against them. So let's just say they're even. To like struggle like this isn't great. So this is where I'm gonna go through some stuff with him. And like we don't want to struggle like these in these lobbies. You know? This is the type of lobby with, again, all due respect, he needs to be ripping, he needs to be frying. I know they have 3AM on their team who's an incredible player. It's my rank play duo, of course he's incredible. Like, I play with him every day, like I know he's really good. But he's not, like, he's one player. Like the other three, you have experience over. You know what I'm saying? Right now, probably get a sub out against watch couches. Like, where are we going right there? We don't even need to worry about, like, right there, we should have just cut couches. Like, couches, just cut couches there, and that's it. Even there, like, the awareness in the route was just off there. It just looked so off. It really did. Like, he's not reading the pressure. Like, he should go through there. He should have just cleared the couches, then clear the front, make it nice and simple. 170 to 200. Just clear couches. Then play for the front P2. Nice and simple. I have a lot of notes to go through with Young. I don't need to spend ages on them. I'm just going to show him what's happening. With 5 pushing out, like he flipped the spawns, like you got to be quicker to read that. Yeah. Because no one was at the back and 5 pushed out, it flipped. If somebody was at the back, it would have been fine. But when Dino pushed front, there was no one at the back. Yeah, like I said, man, it's just, for Young standard, I wasn't very impressed this map, to be honest with you. The Young standard is higher than this map. He was kind of screwed there. I would have just played the heady in the, anyway, satellite side and just held that heady. And just waited for a wave. This guy's got a constant green button, bro. This guy's got a constant green button, chat. Like where you going? Oh, even the angle was so bad that he got away with it. If I put him against a group of Crims or Iris, I think he gets ran. That's the problem. The way he's playing, chat, is too inconsistent. It's alright though, like right there, bro. See what I'm saying? What the fuck? We got a knife out, bro. knife out bottom server when there's 13 seconds left, they're gonna have a free kill. Alright, no problem. Let me catch up with my boy Young. Alright, let me play the recording so we're good. So yeah, this is the analysis bit. We're just gonna go through some stuff together. So yeah, we're gonna go through right there. I'm lucky I played it, otherwise that would have been awkward. I was going through already, I forgot to play. Alright, so right now you go through, you spawn up, 20 seconds left. I like this play right now. There's an argument where you could early rotate and start going new. I don't mind what you did, to be honest with you. I actually like this initial play. In terms of timing, look, that's going to happen where you chuck a grenade there and it doesn't really work out. I think you just got to be a bit quicker and a bit snappier. So, like, right now, when you get through, you got to, like, already have a plan. Like, okay, I'm going to chuck my grenade there. Let me go across. Like, right now, like, chuck a grenade now. It's just bad timing. Cool, that's fine. You end up recovering. This is good. Not a bad job. Cool. Okay, you go through. Look what you do now, okay? So, the first thing I would say, something I try to do, is watch multiple angles at once. So right now you see no one there, right? When I pause this, I would notice, okay, no one's watching low, like low. So my like danger zone would tell me I need to watch this. If I see no one, let me just look left, watch low, and then come back again. So I'm actually able to watch both angles at the same time. Does that make sense? Like I'm taking shifts. Yeah. So watch this, go low. Like right there, go low. Right now you should look low, then go back. No one's there. Right now you should look low. Look low now. And what would have happened is, boom, you would have caught right there. As soon as you chuck your grenade, what is the point of a grenade? What does it do? It covers that area for 2 seconds. You did such a good job chucking a grenade. It's like you're babysitting your grenade now. Like you're watching it land. Like why? Do you see what I'm saying? Like your grenade's gonna cover that. Go watch low. That's how ARs play. They're able to watch multiple angles. Okay? So if you watch low right now, you would have got the kill on number 8 and you would have been fine. You didn't do that. That's fine. Let's work on what we could do after that. So the best play would have been to stop that. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay. Does that make sense? Like why I want you to do that? It's more about making a bad situation good because your teammates aren't maybe covering low. Let's just watch it. It's okay. So we go through, you kill Chippy, okay? Now Chippy did a great job making you one shot. And this is where, again, we need to now evolve our gameplay and realize the value we have. Our teammate is already at new. You know roughly that, you don't know how many, but you know roughly there's people here. Maybe one of them's rotating. Maybe one of them's rotating. Obviously, I know they're not, but you don't know that in the moment. So you might think maybe 1 or 2 are middle. Your goal right now is just to piss them off. Just be a pain in the ass. But look what you do. As soon as you go forward, you're challenging your new house with 40 health. So you've given him an easy gunfight, but now your teammate's fucked. 3am is literally 1v3, no pressure from his teammates. Boom, he gets absolutely pushed, ambushed, gets taken care of. Right? Look where the camera's going. These are just small differences. When you get the kill on Chippy, what you could have done is just cut your losses. So what I mean by that is say, you know what, I want to hold mid-map. Exactly, bro. Watch this. Look at our arrow. Look what I show you. You could have went. You back away, you get that kill, and then you could have just went up top. It's going to show you in a second because I moved the camera there. I'm just talking in the video, which you can watch after. But look, I literally said, if you backed away there, they would have said, oh, Young's middle. And New House, he would have tweaked a little bit. He would have been long, kind of looking for you, right? Because he's like, I know he's middle somewhere. He would have been playing for you. And then you hold middle and say, guys, I got your mid-cut. And then even if you watch the mid-cut cross from here, you're playing an off angle, you're being annoying, and you're just kind of waiting. And now your teammates are helping and they just have a bit more reassurance. If they come through middle, you're going to at least make them one shot. And it just makes the game easier. And I think sometimes you're trying to do so much that it ends up backfiring. Yeah? Again, right here, your top P3, there's no damage from you. This is where you need to really get that fucking damage. First thing is when you're running in, like, even just the way you ran in, right? Let's just look at it. The most of, like, the improvement is in the details, right? When we pause it right here. You don't know where they are. Look when you run in. Do you really think you're giving yourself a chance? Look at you run in. You're running in head down like you got active camo. Like, you should be centered on the top, wall bouncing, being a bit more, like, annoying. Like, yes, you kill him, but if he was looking there, he gives you a free kill, right? But right now, I like this reaction from you. I really do. Great job getting the knife out and playing for this. I like it a lot. I know you didn't get the kill there, but I like it. But right now, as soon as this happens, your teammates have your stairs, right? And your teammate has your pinch. The only thing you need to worry about is the window. Do you know that they spawn there? Like, does your spawn knowledge in game, do you think you know that? Or do you think you didn't maybe know that?
I think I do know
I
that.
feel like you would know that. I feel like in game you would know that. Like, I think I know you have good enough knowledge. So right here, this is where I'm like, I'm watching and I'm hoping, okay, Young is gonna one pump the window and just shit on them. They're not even gonna get through middle map. Let's watch this together, okay?
I held mid too long.
You didn't even hold middle. You kind of held nothing, and then you kind of checked it, but then you kind of look. You backed away and you tweaked, and you kind of helped him, which I understand. But you at no point did you like watch this middle, and like you just didn't put enough pressure on the middle, and it works out okay. Like it kind of works out okay. Your teammates help you up. Even right now, you're preeming this mid cut, but like, they spawn there. Like there's no pressure from you. Like you should have got these pressure way earlier, and it's just small things. I'm watching you, and I'm like, these are the moments that add up. This, to be honest with you, Young, you win this 9 out of 10 times. This was just like a tweak from you. You did everything perfect here. So when this happens, I don't want you to tweak and be like, oh my god, I did everything wrong. You just kind of fumbled that, to be honest with you. You just kind of fumbled it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at that as like, you're not warm, the warm-up, stuff like that. Those are just the free kills, like you just kind of ignore those. They're not going to happen often, so don't even worry about those. Just got to clean them up. You just got to clean them up. They can't happen often. Just clean them up. They're freebies for you. This sums up Young. If someone said to me, describe Young to me, I'm like, I got you in this 10 seconds. All right, Young, let's watch it together. You got to see them. Get your popcorn out, Young. You ready? Okay, I'm watching. I'm gassing you, by the way. I'm gassing you, Young. I'm like, yo, Young's getting a kill here. He's getting a 3-piece. Look at this. He gets the first kill. He reads us. Oh, I'm like, okay, Young, don't get the third. Don't get me gassed. He gets the third. I'm like, yo, let's go. Perfect. Okay, you're going through.
And then I ran to the middle with my knife.
If we pause this right now, okay, you have just got a 3-piece. Your teammate is looking at the back, so Pew is kind of blocking that area. Because the back's empty, they could spawn at the back, but the middle's also open. Right now, you got the new setup. If we just pause this right now, okay, your teammates have the low area. So realistically, you are kind of giving up middle right now as a team, but we're trying to fight middle. We're trying to get some kills. Honestly, what I would say is even if you just played like that long for a second and just kind of waited and told Pew, come with me, let's just kind of hold middle, you guys could have had like an initial wave like this, which is okay, right? Like you just want to have an initial space. You're not going to have the perfect setup all the time, Young, because it's not really likely, right? You can't have the old hill and the new hill. So for the first wave, we just want a couple of kills. Now, they could come from either, what did you call this? I call this like elbow. I think you said zig earlier. They could come through zig or through mid-cut, right? But you got to just be prepared for one of them. If we actually watch what you do, you're on 3 health, by the way, Superman. You're on fucking 3 health, Young. They could chuck a stun grenade at your ball sack and you're gone. 3 health, okay? And look what you do. Bro, you're running it down, look. And like, the timing just makes no sense. And now mid-map's open. And do you know what the funny thing is? Pew went exactly where I wanted him to go. If you were there now, you're chilling. You're actually in a great spot. But look, Pew goes through, he gets killed now, and you've just left your team in a 4v2. This was the biggest issue in watching you. It's this tweak. Like, how can you go from a 3-piece to now with 3 health, just running down middle with no awareness, knife out, 0 pressure? Like, what was your goal here, if you could remember?
I was trying to get to the P1 heady on the hill.
Okay. So perfect. So there's 2 things on that. 2 things on that, right? One is the timing. Is your sometimes if you can't get there, it's like I said, cut your losses. Like you got the kills, but by the time you got the 3rd kill, like look, by the time you got these kills, like they're gonna already spawn up like the first guy minimum, right? So it's just kind of like cutting your losses. Especially now, look how long you're fighting this guy for. They're gonna spawn up. The second thing is, I'm actually more worried about mid cut as well. So one thing you want to do, let's say you get to this heady, you're still open to the guy's mid-cut. There's too many angles to kill you from, where even that play I'm not a fan of. Unless Pew has long, then I don't mind that play. Do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense, Young? Like, if Pew has long, then I don't mind you going P1. But if you're the only one there, then you're just giving yourself such a bad area. There's too many areas to look at. Can you hear me? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, you're good. Yeah. I'll just make sure. No, you're good. I'll just make sure you're there. Yeah. So right there, like, just again, small mistake. No, this was a big mistake, not a small mistake. I don't know why I'm lying. This is a silly mistake. You're too good for that. You just got a fucking 3-piece, bro. It's a silly mistake. It really is. At this stage of the game, it just can't happen. You get a bailout 3 a.m. 2-piece. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to rely on that. He gets a fucking random 3-piece with his pistol. I don't even know what this guy's like Thanos. He just gets a random 3-piece. We can't rely on that shit. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, it's 205 to 180. Okay, again, simple scenario. When you pause this and you just look, right, you have all the information. So right now, we're on a P1. We're going through. You push this area. And like, you're kind of running around. And just, again, I don't even like the route you're taking, to be honest with you. Like, even now, like, I want, like, you're right there. Your teammate's on time. Just stay there. Stay in the corner. Like, you've got a sub. Like, just stay in a corner, bro. Just chill. You could just chill there or there. Like, you don't need to tweak. Like, you're just chasing so many kills for no reason. But look at the biggest thing you do, okay? You guys get the kills. You guys go through. Boom. He goes across. In this moment, you kind of know they're spawning there, right? What do you think the easiest thing to do right now? How can you, if you had to guarantee a 2-piece right now, what was the easiest thing for you to do?
Probably sit right there where I'm at, around right there.
Just steal the heady. Just steal the heady. Or, if you really want to get aggressive, push into the stairs and push him. Now, I think the heady's a safe bet. If you sit on this heady, you're chilling. Look what you do. Right. You kind of just stand in between. And then you start stunning the sky. So you have to choose. Do you want to get aggressive and try to catch the timing? Or do you want to play the head glitch? You can't be in between the two. I'm not going to tell you which one to do. It's down to you. Someone like Hook is going to push this area and trust his gun skill to win this fight, but he's getting in the gap quick. Someone like Simp is playing this head glitch and getting a 2-piece. Someone like Shotzi is playing a creddy, getting a kill, and then hiding inside. There's different styles. But no professional is going through and stunning the sky in that area. It's not a likely chance of winning that fight. You just get caught with your gun in the sky, just like that. So I'm not going to tell you which one to do. That's up to you. But the options, I personally think, is pushing or holding. You kind of did none. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, even with your stun, like, if you stood on this head glitch, then you could stun and nade, no problem. But as soon as you go out in the open like this, like, you're, like, you don't know where they are. You're giving yourself such a bad timing by doing that. Last play on this map, and then we'll go to the next map, okay? So right now, perfect example, okay? Your teammates go through, they get the kills. As soon as they kill number 7, you're getting aggressive, cool. Your teammate spawns deep, there's going to be one there, alright, perfect. Right now, like, just off the break, like, your teammates clear that area. You know they're behind you right now. You got to just turn around and watch this area quickly and see what you do. I wasn't a fan of this because of the weapon you're using as well. Like, I just feel like you just sat in the open and, like, let him camera you. Like, I just feel like you set yourself up there. Like, if you go in AR, let them push you the way you did on Tunnel and Colossus. The way you did on Tunnel, like, let them push you, like, in off angles and stuff like that. Like, you just played it to a point where it was just too easy for them. Okay, let's go to Colossus. Do you see those mistakes are all such small ones, but they add up? Like, there were so many small ones. When you watch back the gameplay, you'll see a lot in there as well. Okay, bro, this is a perfect example, yeah? If we actually watch this right now, Pew has got your far right. He's doing a great job. 3 a.m. has P1, okay? Right now, what do you need to watch?
Front P2.
Yeah, look what you do. Now, all 3 of you guys are watching the same door. He just walks through front P2. And look, you get away with it. Oh, no, you don't. You die. But you gave him the chance. Do you see, like, off the break, when I watched that right there, this was perfect. You were pushed out, bro. Stay statue, man. Just stay here. And if you die, it's fine. You got so much map pressure. Look, stay there. Just stay statue. Good kill. Great kill. Stay here. Just stay here. If I said to you right now, this setup, would you be happy with this? If Pew gets a kill? Perfect. Bro, if you're Dashy, what do? You stay there. If you just stay there. Just stay there.
Yeah.
Literally just stay there. You have a perfect setup. This is perfect. As soon as you back away, you give up statue for zero reason. Zero reason.
I'd be scared they're gonna get in the back.
But you're the one giving them the gap. Yeah. Like, if we actually watch it, if we're being real, you're I know what you're afraid of, but you're giving them the gap. Like, you even right now, let's play it this way. Let's just say you were a bit worried about being pushed up, okay? I think you're fine pushed up. But let's say you're a bit worried about being pushed up, okay? And you backed away. Right now, aren't you better off being somewhere like here? Okay? And then you're watching the front. You're watching the front. If 3 a.m. dies, all you need to do is back away and you can still watch side door. So you still have his back if needed, but you don't let go of your lane. You just completely let go of your lane. Like, why are you helping him before he even needs the help? Yeah. And you got your equipment. So there's just so many small details that you guys are so... Bro, who do you think's going to come through this door? Fucking Thanos? Look at this door, young. It's fine, bro. You're shitting yourself over this door. And then the whole front is open. All three of you are looking there. And these are just small details, but look what happens. And Kenny's there as well, bro. You got backup. If anything, the only thing you got to worry about is the left. That's it. Keep it simple. This was great. Really good job. You were doing your thing, pushing through, getting aggressive. Absolutely fine. You guys had such a big lead here. I even looked at this like you're 10 and 10. But I was like, you could squeeze so much more kills in these scenarios. 160 to 124. This is another example. In terms of mechanics, one thing I noticed about you, just from watching you, even again when people are against you, I don't think you camera enough, bro. Like right now, for example, like I don't think you don't ever like one pump the heady from what I see. And like I'm just saying, it's such a broken mechanic. I think you should just try it a bit more. Like when you're on a head glitch, like right now, you should be on the head glitch. And then just like snaking it, like doing the one pump. Like one pump's fine. I just don't think you do it enough. I don't know if it's something you noticed. Like right there, like I know you got the kill there, but like if I was against you, I think I'd fry you, to be honest, right there. And not like an ego thing, because you gave me the kill. But if you one pump that, it's harder for me to push you. Like I know you got the 2-piece there, but against more experienced players, I think you're gonna struggle against them because of that. So is that something you do in your game normally, the one pump, or not really?
Not really, because like I can't do it fast enough.
Okay, so that's a skill gap then, right? That's a skill gap. So we got to learn that. Just because you can't execute it right now, it doesn't mean like, okay, let's avoid it. It just means, all right, let's practice it. That's all it is. And if it's like a controller thing, then we got to just work around it, find ways to tweak it. But just because you're not at that level with it yet, it doesn't mean we got to get rid of it in our gameplay. Because sometimes the free wins are the most important. So like, that's a really good answer. You're like, listen, I can't really do it to that point right now, so I don't really do it. I can understand that. But then you know a skill gap right there. Let's work on that. Let's make that efficient. Because bro, when I 1v1'd you, remember when we 1v1 on this map? What was I doing to you? Yeah, I was one-pop the shit out of you, bro. It was just easy. Remember that? It was just simple. It's just a simple shit.
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's just a simple shit. Okay, this is again a skill gap, a small thing right here. In this scenario, I'm just being very over analytical, but what we could do, and this is how we can maybe expand the game a little bit. If you right now don't know how much time you have, like to push forward, bro, you know what you could do, young? Stand here, stun and nade over, and you know what you could do? You could stand on this like wall and just start wall bouncing here, and just like you could stand here and wall bounce and have a complete vision statue. Like you don't always have to push. Like when I'm watching you, I feel like you constantly like pushing your left trigger down, like your left bump, like left stick down, where sometimes you can just hold and understand what's going on. Like right now, you don't know if you have the timing, like where they are, because 3M is reloading, right? So you don't know if they're statue. Like you could just wall bounce right now. Just wall bounce here and you'll get vision off. Like try to be a bit more three-dimensional. I think sometimes you're very flat and just like running it down. Like right now, if you wall bounce, what would you have seen? You would have seen maybe 2 at statue. That gives you time. And they're tweaking. They're like, oh shit, that guy's wall bouncing. That just makes him a bit more scared. Because look, now you go through and now you're kind of watching side door. You're kind of backing away. And now you're standing there with your knife out. And it's just like, now we're dead. You're just tweaking. Okay, I spoke about this earlier to you. We're going to watch a couple of this P1. So look, initial play, whatever, cool. You get a few kills. Even right there, to be honest with you. You go through. Good 2-piece. I don't even think you need to push this, to be honest. You got an AR, like, I think you're fine. Just stun and nade it and just, like, buy time. But I don't mind it. Cool, whatever happens, you guys get broken. Right, let's see how many times you push this. I think there's a 0% chance of breaking when you don't have statue, okay? Like this. Sure. So there's 1 death. Okay, cool. You go through. You guys try to break. They have full statue control. You guys get ripped almost immediately because you have no statue control. Okay, that's 1 death. Let's keep going through. So look, right now, this is where it's like, you've got to just, okay, let me take a route and hit that statue. Because like, if we keep flooding the front, like, look, it's so easy for them. Like, every time we go in, look, we're trying to clear statue and front. It just makes it so difficult. We get away with it, but we give them 40 seconds there. What did you do here? When you're first... Oh, yeah. This is exactly what you kept doing as well. So, we kind of caught up about this briefly, right? Between maps. Like, right now, you're first up, yeah? I don't mind you going through getting time. In this situation, like, Kenny's with you, you should be like, oh, bet, I get Godheady. I bet, I'm chilling there. But look, you're both now in the same spot. Who's watching over you? Who's watching? You're both kind of tweaking. Now, you're the front line of defense, and you're on the time. And look, you just get fried by Chippy. Shits on you. There's no one Godheady. You got to, if you're there, just sit Godheady, bro. There's 10 seconds left. Just sit Godheady. I don't mind you pushing this hill, but you got to just play it safer. Like, play this heady then. Play this heady here. Or, if you're going to push up, like, more one pops. Like, right now, look, you see Chippy there. He's already got through. And look, you look like you're shitting yourself there. Like, you're centering. You don't know where to go. He just fries you. You were too pushed up without anyone watching over you. It was just too dangerous to play hill like that. Like, you just died for free, basically. So I think you either play the deeper heady because you have more cover, right? And you could back away and let them overextend. Or you play God heady there and let your teammate play on time. I think if you're going to be there, you've got to put more pressure on them. Like, you put no damage on Chippy. Look at your stun and nade. Look, you see him right there? At least pre-aim the heady. Look, you're not even pre-aiming the heady. Like, you're backing away, like you're tweaking. And look at your centering right now. It's off because you're not ready for it. He does a great job. Great execution from Chippy. So, but we just got to make it a little bit harder for him.
Okay.
Look at this. Perfect example, by the way. This is exactly why I brought up, because it was a life after. Look at this now. You're in the same spot as Chippy, right? Why are you not wall bouncing? Why are you not shitting on Wackham?
I should have.
No, but you can't. This is the point. Why, okay, look. Why can't you just push Wackham right now? Let's watch it together, right? Why can't you just... Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Look. Right now, like, why can't you just push Wackham? Because New Ass has been a pain in your ass. Do you see what I'm saying? So, if you back away, the only reason Chippy was able to push you, probably because he was high as a kite and didn't know what was going on, but also, yes, because no one was watching over you, so he's like, fuck it, I'll run him. But he can't do that if someone's Godheady.
Yeah.
You should be someone there. You should be Godheady, boom, slow them down. And you just see it kind of works out both sides.
I get that.
Yeah? But when you're watching this, like, there's so many small things. When you watch the video back, you're going to see, like, I analyzed the whole gameplay. These are just some notes I wanted to go through with you. I just kind of go through quickly just to show you, like, certain things. But for the most part, like I said, like, bro, this first live, I was gassing it. Because I was like, this is exactly what I want to see. When I watched this, I literally thought, okay, if it was to, like, guess the name, I'll be like, this is Assad. Like, the way you played this right now. Like, you knew exactly what you wanted. You isolated the angle. You started strafing. And you ripped him. I was like, perfect. All right, we're having a legacy map. And then you just started forgetting how to play for the rest of the map. But that was a legacy. That was it. You know exactly what to do. And then you just start getting fried. Right here, look at this. Perfect situation. You go through. You're there early, Young. This is great. This is perfect. You know you're there early, right? Just play an off angle. Yeah. Now, the only thing I would say, just to help you out a little bit, when you're going through here and you're standing there, okay? You stood here, yeah? Let me just show you one thing.
Yeah.
If you're the enemy, as they're coming around the corner, where do you think they're going to be centered?
The enemy? Right there?
Yeah. As they come around that corner, where are they going to face?
Me?
Exactly. So, why are you giving them a chance? If you want to play this angle like an area, go play an off angle there. Or if you're early, like, go hide somewhere. Like, play more of an off angle.
I know that they, like, supposed to be, like, centered at me, but, like, nobody's ever ready for that gunfight.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Dojo, so it's kind of like an off angle.
Yeah, I completely heard you. Because even though the angle I said is a better off angle, because it's so predictable, yours actually acts like an off angle. I'm okay with that. But then you got to hold it. Right? If you're going to be there and you're going to play creddy, then hold it. But look what you do.
I gave it up because I realized that we had they had the time, and I realized they wasn't spawning dojo.
Okay. So they were still, because we're still in the old hill, right? They're still going to spawn there. But no one died, right? So that's what happens. No one dies. Right. But like right now, for example, so let's just kind of play with the information that you have. You're standing there, okay? They could be here, right? There could be maybe one rotating round. Realistically, they got mid-map. So the only thing we have is satellite. Are you happy with that? Like, we have satellite.
Yeah.
Okay? So if we back away a little bit, you're through here. You know we have satellite because we just had that, right? Our teammate, where does he spawn? He spawns at the back. So, like, the only thing we have is this. This is the only side of the map. They can't be here because you just spawned there, Chippy's there, Wackham's there. Like, they could come through middle or Dojo, right? You've cut Dojo. You did a great job. You've cut Dojo. So now the only way they could come is middle or Dojo later. So I don't mind you being here and turning around. I don't mind this. But it's when you leave this area. So right now, look, you should kill number 2. It's right now. You chasing that kill is what causes all this problem. Because let's just say you played here, for example, and hid right now. You could have just been annoying. Your teammates aren't with you. So, like, right now, you getting this kill, do you think it really does anything? Like, long term?
No.
Probably not, right? That's why I think you got to just understand, like, right, my teammates aren't with me. Let me just be annoying. So as soon as your teammates die, or right now you're waiting, like, you could have turned around. This, I don't mind this. You should probably kill this guy. You see him. I don't know what happens there. I actually can't see. But you're chasing him. I think as soon as you chase him, you give yourself the bad timing from Kenny and then from Newhouse. I think that's where the issue is. Like, I didn't mind you playing your life there and just being annoying. You know the outer bits? Like there?
Yeah.
Like, say you got the kill on 3M and then you backed away and then you looked at Newhouse and you just, like, kind of just buy time a little bit. That would have been nice. Instead of just, like, overplaying for 3M. I wrote this again because you do this a lot. You kind of chase shadows. Same situation here, right? Your teammates are on your left or your right. From the way you're facing, are your teammates on your left or your right?
My teammates on the left.
All right, so you know that your teammates are on the left, but Kenny's over there. You kind of guessed that. So as soon as you go in, like, you should kind of kill Kenny, but realistically, where the enemy's going to come from, probably your right. So, like, you can't, like, look what you do, right? This is, like, perfect example of what I was kind of watching. This is fine, like, back, but look, don't chase the shadow. Like, don't worry about him, look. You're, like, fully chasing the shadow there. And I think that's where your danger isn't, your awareness of your danger wasn't quite there at that level. And like I said, bro, you're playing, like, Pew, Newhouse, and Kenny, with all due respect to them. I think you should be playing better against them. I think you're better. So right now, you should, like play this off angle, like, near mid-cut, shoot Kenny, but then focus on the right. And if someone pinches you mid, cool. But, like, it's those small plays like that. You were first up here, right? If you're mid-cut, sorry, if you want to, if you're mid-cut here, you probably want to have an AR. This is a perfect example, though. I don't mind you being with a sub, couple of options, what you could have done. If you wanted to maybe pinch, be annoying, I don't mind that. I like what you're doing now. Okay, I want to ask you a question. If you're 3 a.m., right now, and he sees someone here, let's switch roles. You're young. So you're standing there, and you see 3 a.m. mid-cut. And you're over there, okay? So you're number 2. Do you think you can get on time and contest and be like? Do you think you could do that?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so unless the player mid-cut dies, you can't get on time. Is that a fair statement?
Yes.
Okay, so now your goal is simple. Don't fucking die. Look, you see him, shoot him back away. But look, you're actually strafing out. You're ego channeling where you have everything to lose. If he dies, it doesn't really do anything. You already have the setup. If you die, okay, now the map's split. That's why I noticed a lot in your gameplay. You didn't realize when you're in a gold spot. This is such a good spot. You're in a golden opportunity here, young. Look, just shoot him. The right hand, shoot, back away. Shoot back away. But look, you're shooting and going out into the open. And now, look at the minimap for me. You see how easy this is now? It's actually a perfect split. But if you were still there, do you think they go past this line?
No.
So what happens? Your teammate, exactly. So this is what happens. Your teammate gets forward, right? He gets the time. You shoot them, you back away, and then just play an off-angle tin. Just get tin. Guys, I got your mid-cut. And they're going to be looking for you. They're going to be tweaking. What do you think number 3 is going to do? He's going to watch his cheeks. He thinks you're pinching him. You just be annoying, and then you stand here, and you check this area, and you check this area. You don't overplay it. You just kind of do enough to be annoying. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? So when you're watching this back, what do you think in the moment? Were you just like, do you think you were even thinking about that? Or do you think you're just like, I see someone, let me get the kill?
I was definitely trying to get a kill. I was trying to, like, This wasn't. I had no gunny today, and I was trying to just like make it click.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? It's like that don't matter, bro. And that's the biggest thing. It's like, do you want to get better or do you just want to get kills? Because like, if you want to get kills, yeah, sure, you could probably get a kill here. But I'm looking at this like, what do you have to lose? What does he have to lose? If you like, you're taking like a 50-50, right? First of all, you got a sub. He's got an AR. Second of all, like, if you die, what happens? You lose mid-cut. Now the hill is even. If he dies, what happens? I mean, you guys had the hill anyway. So if he dies, there's no real risk. Like, you're taking all the risk. So my point is, why are you giving him a chance to be like a hero for his team? I know it sounds cringe, but in Call of Duty terms, like, why are you giving him a chance to be a hero? Like, if you're number 3 and he says, I killed mid-cut, you're like, nice, good kill. That was an important kill, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Right. Like, you're so important right now. You're literally the fucking middle of the map. You're the most important piece of the puzzle. And you're trying to be Superman. You're trying to get the kill. Boom, why? And now you're dead, and now it just collapses. And now he gets another kill. Newhouse is watching over. And now look, now they got time, all because of you. And by the time you get there, well, they don't get time, but they should have. And then you start breakdancing in the mid-map. Yeah, these are small things, bro. Small things. When you watch it back again, you'll see more of it. I like this again. You get the first kill. Very common theme, Young. Look at this. You go through, you're like, alright, I'm breaking through the front. Okay? You get your knife out. Good reaction. You get the first kill. Okay, right now, let's just wait. Why are we're overcommitting again? We see 3M right now. We need to back away. We need to one pump this. Shoot him, back him down. But look, again, you're squaring up. You lose it, and now you lose the map control. How, if you look at the minimap now, what do you think the chances of number 5 breaking the hill, if you're being real?
Pretty low.
Yeah, pretty low, right? Because he has to fucking go in 2v1 at the front. So now, 50 seconds left, you give them the full setup. But if you just back 3 AM down, right now, if you just back 3 AM down, just made him a little bit weak, let's just say right now you stayed alive, right? And 3 AM's like over there. And then Dino pushes through, and while he's pushing through, Chippy comes and helps you. You're automatically in a 3v2, and it just makes the game easier. Your go button is broken right now. You're just channeling shit and hoping it works. That's really what you're doing a lot of the time. Which is very common, by the way. It's not like it's unique to you. It's a very common thing. At least I wrote this is so trolly. I said, where are we going, Young? That's what I wrote in this next bit. Should we see what you do? Alright, so right now, bro. Personally, I think right now, as soon as you get these kills, this is a great play. You go through, you get this kill. Good shots. Good shots. I personally think you should just stay here, go top window, and just fucking rip him. Just stay middle. Tell your teammates, flood dojo. Constantly flood dojo. Off that, just keep it simple. What do you think of that? Off the break.
I mean, it'll be real hard for them to break.
Okay, that's a good start, right? Which is kind of what we want. So that's a simple plan. I don't mind you getting aggressive if you wanted to. I personally would have just done what I said, but let's see what you do. So you get a bit aggressive. I'm not a fan of you playing here. Let me explain why. I think it's super easy for them to kill you through middle, but I understand what you're doing. You're trying to also help the time. I just personally think, in my opinion anyways, instead of you being there and then Chippy watching over you, isn't it just better like you being there and Chippy, like, I'd rather Chippy be there and you be there. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to help the time, this is such a limited angle. I'd rather have an extra person watching over time than have 2 people middle just so that you can have this weird off angle, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean I'm right. I don't mind what you're doing here. But let's watch this together, okay? So good shots. Great kill, by the way. Again, you kill 3M. That's perfect. You did everything you need to do. Okay, so you're going to go through. You're going to watch this middle. You're going to help them out. I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't have done this, but I don't mind it, okay? I don't mind it. What should you do right now? Talk to me. What should you do right now? Watching this back with the information we have.
I should just sit back and just let them hit me.
Bro, you fucking start smoking your blunt right now and just hold the L trigger, bro. You're chilling right now. Just chill. You smoke that shit. That's absolutely fine, yeah? Let's watch it. I think you do this. Let's see what you do. Oh, shit. Where you go? Where you go? Where you go? Young? Where the fuck are you going? Where are you going? Yeah? This is what I'm saying, bro. You just gotta chill, bro. Look, stand right there. You just said it. You guys are good. You guys are good with spawns. You know where they're coming from. Put a trophy down and just hold outer or strafe or wall bounce and back away and be annoying. Like, let them tweak. And you're just
crazy.
like, I don't know what you're doing. I actually don't know what you're doing there. But you blacked out because you're being greedy for kills that are going to come to you anyways. Like, you are literally trying to lips Kenny, bro. You're going to kill him. It's okay, Young. You're right there. Don't worry. You're going to get him, bro. Like, you don't need to push him. And you have an AR. So this was just like a red flag off the break. Like, right now, if you just went prone and held outer, they said, guys, I have your outer. Where could they? They could only come through inner. That's it. Your teammate watches inner. You probably get another 20 seconds without them even doing a thing. You doing this, look what happens. First of all, you give 3M a free kill. Now it's a 2v1. Like, just like that. But for no reason. And these are the small things. And now, 3M gets it. Look, he gets an insane 3. But now look, he goes through. He pushes through. All the map pressure you guys had, where should you have been? You should have had this much map pressure. Is that fair to say? Like that?
Yeah.
Like, you should have had them right there. But now, look at this yellow line. Just because you didn't lose spawns doesn't mean you didn't lose map pressure. You've lost that much map control over you being a little bit greedy. Is that fair to call you greedy, like, in that moment? For the way you played that?
No,
yeah?
definitely.
And then it's like, the thing is, you would have got the kill anyways. So those are the things we got to work on. Even this, just so you know, like, I don't mind the idea. Again, I don't like the angle. I think it's way too out there. It's too easy for them to kill you. But, like, I didn't mind you playing deeper. But even right now, in terms of the queue, right? You're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. As soon as the time's done, you give it a few seconds. I don't mind it. But, like, it's got to be, like, right now. Like, if they haven't pushed you yet, there's got to be some sense of, like, okay, let me back off, kind of hold this, and, like, late play the back. Like, let me just late play the back. You just held this for too long. Like, the whole team ends up dying, then you go through and missing number 1 as well with some crazy timing, and you go from there. Even right now, then, so Young, right now, if we pause it, where do you think they spawn? Once you get these kills, cool, your teammates spawn at the back, where do you think they spawn?
P2.
Okay, perfect. So you got the spawn knowledge, right? So right now, I think if I was watching right now, what do you think? I'm thinking, Young's got the window. Let's say me and you are watching this together. What do you think? That guy's got the window? Whoever we're watching?
I mean,
like, would you say right now this guy should pick up the window? Whoever we're watching. If I cover the name. Yeah? If I cover the name, and I said this guy, I'm like, Young, talk to me, bro. What should this guy do? What should Tim do, man? You tell me. What should Tim do right now, Young?
this is crazy.
Bro, Tim is insane, but what should Tim do?
I should probably hold, like,
Who are you? Where the fuck are you, bro? What about Tim? What should Tim do right now?
Either server or window.
I bet. Let's watch the window, right? What the fuck is Tim doing? Like, these are the small things, Tim. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go through there and you just start tweaking. Look, you're like, I bet I'm going to go across. Okay, I'm going to go through. I'm going to try and make a little route. You have your gun down. Your slide counts like a grandma. You're not looking at the window. No stuns, no nades. You just get ripped and you give them an easy opportunity. That's where we got to work on. There's those small details. 170... Yeah, that was about it, to be honest with you. Same thing even here. Like, such a small detail. Same thing right here. Look what Tim does. Tim starts tweaking, bro. Look. So you guys are about to win. You're going across. Good job. You guys are doing your thing. Now, you're not playing for the heal. You're playing for the rotation. With the chance they get broken, you're playing for the rotation. Is that fair?
Right.
Okay. How fast do you think the knife makes you, Young? That you have to get it out in this scenario. Do you think, like, how fast do you think it's going to make you move? You're in their spawn. Like, you know they're spawning there. You have the knowledge. It's your decision-making that's, like, the issue right now in that area. Like, I know you know they're here. The way you're playing it, right? And then, look, you just get the knife out. It's like, you're trying to get through the gap, but you getting the knife out is a guaranteed death if you see someone. So, the advantage you get is maybe... But let's just think about that, right? What advantage you get from the knife? Maybe a little bit of speed, but not enough to, like, justify it in their base. Does that make sense? Maybe in your spawn, like off a spawn, but not in their base. It's like the speed increase is just nowhere near justified enough. It's not like you start flying with it. It's only a little bit faster. Do you see what I'm saying? And now you give a guaranteed death. And if your teammates died now, which could have happened right there, if your teammates died right there, it's looking a little bit scary for you because you're spawning all the way there. Small details. You went 20 and 28, but you could do way better than that. Way better than that. Covered quite a lot. I know it was a lot, but it's all recorded for you, so you can watch it back. Was that okay? Did you have any questions?
No questions. You was right about everything. I learned some stuff.
Hey, I got you, bro. That was a 90-minute session. Even though it's supposed to be 60, but let me teach my boy Young some stuff, right? Let's go through some stuff. Okay, you have a lot of potential, Young. I know you play the game. I know you enjoy it. I think you're a shooter, bro. I think the biggest thing with you, the reason why I see a lot of inconsistencies is because of what we just covered. A lot of the time, it is kind of just like you're running around and like you kind of just react. Where I want you to just think a little bit more of like your instincts are normally correct. You know where they are. It's just your decision making there is normally a little bit flawed from what we just saw as well.
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, bro. That was good, man. YouTube, you guys know the drill. Drop a like. Show some love to that boy Young down below. And I'll catch you guys for another tomorrow. Peace.